Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And pretty much in this lesson, every year we go, we get into sifting season, and it always happens around the Passover. Sometimes you have these wayward doctrines coming out. You have brothers, doing particular things to get themselves removed or kicked out of the camps. You just have a bunch of madness going on. And when you think about it, it's really not madness. It's ultimately the ways of the Lord, because I said this the other day at camp. The Lord really doesn't want anyone eating at the Passover unworthily. Okay, so what he'll do is, if you are one of those brothers that's under fire, or you one of those brothers that's not doing what you're supposed to do, the Lord will give you warnings. Hold on one second, brothers. Salakia. So I don't wanna stop the video. But like I was saying, if you're one of those individuals that's under fire, the Lord will give you warnings and signs to let you know. Give me 1 second, brothers. Salakia. That was a long time. Salakia. Like I was saying, the Lord will give you signs and wonders. If you're one of those brothers that's under fire, not necessarily a wonder, but he'll give you a warning. So the Lord is putting the spirit on, me and other brothers that's in the other camps, to buckle down. It's 2025, man, and ultimately, you want the condition of your camp to be, you want brothers to be under one accord. Now us in particular, when the year first started, I told brothers in the camp, I said, things are gonna buckle down. We're gonna get more serious. And lo and behold, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he relieved one brother from among us. But that's how the spirit works. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 3 and 16. It says, I'll start at 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. But would thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have no need of nothing, and knowest that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. Okay, so the Lord ultimately, if you got demons on you, the Lord's gonna get rid of you. Okay, if you're not giving this thing the best of your ability, the Lord's gonna get rid of you. Okay, if you're not being a brother, the Lord's gonna get rid of you. All right, if you just being a dude that's showing up on Saturday, all you do is show up on Saturday. or whenever you have camp, the Lord's going to get rid of you. All right. This isn't a show up on Saturday. Oh, I just go to camp on Saturday. This ain't what this is about. This is a brotherhood, man. All right. You just don't get to show up on Saturdays and you make it into the kingdom. All right. What are you doing during the week? Yo, we've been stressing videos a lot. Great Millstone has always been a camp that stresses videos. And no, the truth ain't all about just doing videos. All right. But how do you do the work of the Lord? The majority of it is you go into the scriptures, you record, and you edify the body. A lot of you brothers are not doing that. Okay? And this has been a thing that the apostles and elders have stressed for years, going all the way back to when Apostle Tahar said 3 videos a week. And you still had dudes that wasn't doing their videos. You know? How the hell if you call yourself a teacher, all right, you supposed to have a YouTube page. Okay? Don't call yourself a teacher of the Holy Scriptures, but you ain't doing videos during the week. All right? And don't give the excuse of everybody has time. Okay? We all have time, man. You got to make the time for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I had to tell myself that I can't make excuses. You know? I gotta work. I gotta go to work. I'm one of those brothers. I got 6 kids. Okay. You know, I got a woman, right? But guess what? You still gotta make time for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. There's no fucking excuses, man. All right. Absolutely zero excuses. And ultimately, what's gonna happen to you lukewarm dudes? You're gonna be sifted. You're gonna be removed. The Spirit is gonna remove you out the camp. Okay. First, it may start with a suspension. Then after that, if you don't get right, your ass gonna be removed. Okay? And it's not us that's saying these things. It's the Spirit. All right? It's the Spirit of the Lord that's, making us move this way, man. This is because the Lord is going to judge you according to your ways. All right? We're supposed to be watchmen, man. All right, we're supposed to be watching for the house of Israel. Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if he see if the sword come upon the land, he blow off the trumpet and warn the people. And that's what we're doing all through the week, blowing the trumpet, warning the people, letting Jake know. You just can't do that on Saturday. Or I'm gonna go to camp and I'm going warn the people, but then during the week I ain't gonna do shit. That's not a man of the Lord. Ultimately, you being a part-time prophet. Okay, that's not you being consistent. Okay, you don't do the work when you want to. You do the work when the Spirit moves you to do it, not when you want to do it. Okay, it says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So if you hear the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, that's on you. But our job is to what? We got to blow the trumpet. Okay, our job is to do the work, blow the trumpet. Alarm Jake, let them know what's coming, prophecy, famine, death, destruction, etc. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. And if you not warning Jake, then what good are you? If you ain't warning Jake, what good are you to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? That's what you should be asking yourself. If I'm not warning and being a watchman and being on fire and doing what I'm supposed to do, what good am I to the Lord? You're replaceable. You're ultimately, you can be removed and the body's going to keep functioning. The ministry's going to keep functioning. The camp is going to keep functioning. All right. But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, because you ain't blowing the trumpet, the people are being not warned. If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at who? The watchman's hand. So you're going to have blood on your hands for not doing the work enough. You're going to have blood on your hands for being a part-time prophet. You're going to have blood on your hands for not giving Yahweh Bashim Yahushai your 144% blood, sweat, and tears. Okay? It says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. That's plain and to the point right there. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto me, unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are imprudent and hard-hearted. Behold, I have set thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And ultimately, when we speaking, you know, we're trying to reach the elect, because 2/3 are already sealed for death. You know, 2/3 are sealed for death and destruction. And like I said, before I, put you brothers on hold, it always comes around Passover, man. Passover, things get tightened up. Brothers are under microscopes. Brothers are under, spiritual investigation, however you want to put it. But brothers getting kicked out, that's not us. That's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Amos 9:9, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel amongst all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sieve. Yet shall not the least grain of the earth fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day, when we read this at camp, will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close the breaches thereof. Let's look up the word breaches real quick. All right. And I had to even have a talk with myself. I said, I have to be, and I don't mind sharing this with you brothers. I said, I have to be more of a stern camp leader, because I'm one of those brothers that's kind of laid back. If something needs to be said, I'll say it. Or if something needs to be addressed, I'll address it. But I have to be more stern to get shit done, to get things moving. And we're a small camp of only 4 brothers now, man. And we have the affiliate brothers in Buffalo, which those brothers, Lord willing, are going to be, joining the camp more, coming down more, But we're a small camp, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be running more tight, if you will. There's not a lot of brothers for us to monitor. So I had it, a talk in the spirit with myself. I said, every brother's going to be on one accord. The word breach is a violation of law, promise, agreement, or relationship. It can also refer to a broken, ruptured, or torn area. So that's beautiful. So Amos 9:9, where the tabernacle of David is being risen up and the breaches are being closed. Okay? And close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. They that may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by thy name, saith the Lord. So the point is, the Lord is sifting the house of Israel, sifting season, man. All right. And hey, we all supposed to be speaking the same thing on one accord. Okay. The car is supposed to be running tight. The machine is supposed to be running tight. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses, no bucking up, no pouting, no bitching, no fussing, none of that, man. Just do what the fuck you gotta do, man. All right? 1 Corinthians 1:10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and the same judgment. Okay. Now we use this precept a lot to, go into, the camps, that there be no divisions among you. But that's even amongst ourselves. Okay. That's even amongst Great Millstone and GMS. No divisions are supposed to be among us. We're supposed to be joined together in the same mind and the same judgment. If a brother's lacking, okay, you try to pick him up, you talk to him, you speak to him, you uplift him. Okay, if you're trying to get everybody on the same page and you have talks, you know, you do what you're supposed to do as a brotherhood. But ultimately, if you've been in this truth for a certain amount of time, you're supposed to know what the hell is required of you, man. Okay? Because our elders and apostles give the examples. So we know what's required of us, but it's up to you to do what you're supposed to do. And remember, Yahweh Shem Shai is watching, man. The Lord is watching. All right? And Lord willing, once the strike is up on my other page, I'm gonna save this video. I'm gonna put this video up once we relieved of our strike come Saturday, you know, because these type of messages need to go out, man. You know, brothers got to tighten up. You know, that's basically been the spirit of our camp and the spirit of what we've been teaching lately, tightening up and getting ready. All right. So yeah, like I said, sifting season is always around this time. Passover, things are happening, doctrines are coming out, brothers are getting booted, brothers are under the spiritual microscope, spiritual investigation, however you want to put it. You know, it's up to you to take the warning and take heed and say, oh shit, you know, let me do what I gotta do. You know, so that's pretty much the message. All right, Lord willing, you will edify on to the next. Shalom.